Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. When we last left off, we explored the wreckage of the Parzival, and are now looking to put its last survivor to rest, and I am horrified by the possibility that I may be unleashing some kind of, like, scary fungus monster on New Winchester. But, you know, those are the things. So let's see here. We can go to Oberon's Landing, or the Porphyry Font. One or the other in Titania before we get going. Let's go to Oberon's Landing, meet with the Rhapsodie Mayor. The port unfolds itself, welcoming you ashore. This perfumed haven was intended for thinkers, artists, philosophers, and poets. Instead, you enter its main dome to find yourself surrounded by arguing bohemians and the unfinished shells of buildings in a variety of styles. Nobody looks happy, but everyone agrees it's somebody's fault. Well, let's start off by writing a port report. That's always a smart idea. 1,000 voices. What is Titania? A question with no easy answer. To the poets, a place of inspiration. To the store workers, an untouched slab. Or stoneworkers, rather. To the playwrights, a blank page. A place of tranquility, of creation, and... Your interviewee pauses, suddenly looking worried. Do you hear buzzing? Apologies, must get inside. Oh dear. Are the bees showing up? That could be a bit of a problem. But anyway, let's meet with the Rhapsodie Mayor, because I like Titania. Kind of like your own little place you get to build up. Titania's petals fill the air with a perpetual perfume, but eventually you become accustomed to it. Even so, the scent of the many flowers in the mayor's office, or mayor's small office rather, sends your senses reeling. Obviously unaffected, she sits behind her desk and gestures for you to take the other chair. Sure, let's see what's going on in Titania, my good sir. Or madam, rather. Actually, you do look like a madam. A spectacular place, isn't it? We couldn't believe that nobody else had colonized it after, well, whoever built all the crystal domes and spires. Honestly, I can't believe our luck. It was the bees that built all the crystal domes and spires, wasn't it? Darn humans always stealing jobs and houses from hardworking bees. Anyway, what about work? What work do you got for me? The Rhapsodie Mayor shakes her head. I think you'll find us most self-sufficient, Captain. Enjoy your visit. Take in some poetry. If I think of anything that we might require, you will be the first to know. Oh, you don't want me to help out? Alright. Or what did I do last time to actually get it? Oh! Ah, when the port is undamaged. Alright, let's explore Titania. Light sparkles through the jeweled petals onto the marble-white paths. Wherever you explore, poets and singers perform their latest work, while artists peer behind canvases to try to capture the beauty in oil and chalk. In the horrors of the high wilderness, this is a place of safety and wonder where nothing could possibly disturb the peace. But what is that buzzing in the distance? Oh. I think I'm starting to get an idea of how this is. Maybe during early access, the first, or maybe even, it's been so long since I first visited Titania way back in the day. Anyway. Oh, goody. I can, if I have Sky Stories, I can donate, or get a small amount of money and experience. If I have free... Oh, wait, hang on. 1534. Oh, so you actually get a better deal if you hand in multiple at once. Interesting. And I do apparently have a vision of the heavens. But do I want to save that for something else, perhaps? I mean, I do like money. But, yes, perhaps, wow. I'm gonna have to figure out how to, like, farm these things. Because I know there's ways. And then we can make the real monies. But perhaps not right now. Okay, so let's go to the shops. I mean, we do need some more supplies in order to get going. Okay, they are selling some souls, but I need seeds. That's what we need. Seeds, and what else do we need? We do need chorister nectar, but I'm gonna see if we can get a better deal on that later. Yeah, let's buy 3 of them. Yeah, we're getting low on money. That's the issue, isn't it? And that's not what I was looking for. Neither is that. Actually. Oh no, that's not what I was looking for at all. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, seeds. You'd figure Titania would have seeds, but apparently not. And literature. Though we haven't found the circus yet, so that's a thing. There are ways to acquire some nectar. I mean, our horror is also getting, or terror rather, is starting to get up a little bit, so we might want to consider focusing on circling back home. I mean, we have to turn in that body at some point. That would generally be a good idea. And we also need to, reduce our terror by going home. And probably get a new crew member. We won't mention how we lost the last one to the new one. But I'm sure the crew will spread rumors, so, yeah. Good luck with that, I guess. Good luck, self. Ooh, Titania's kind of, ensconced, if you will. Encircled, enraptured, entrapped. Some of these words do not describe what I am trying to convey. But anyway, I think I will... Yeah, as I look around here, there might be a shortcut through here. Get to Port Avon. I mean, here's the Trader's Wood. It might just be that just sailing through this area will trigger whatever we need to release the spores. But, yeah, I'll cut back in when something happens, so see ya momentarily, like. Okay, so we have found something else out here in the dark, like this marauder here who is trying to kill us now. Because he's a jerk. Alright, looks like we need an assaying device in order to explore this. Oh god. This particular... Ooh, just squeezed past. That was some beautiful navigation right there. Not so lucky for you, though. Anyway, yeah. Their stuff is, Alright, some unusual cargo. Interesting. Alright, another uncanny specimen. I know I can trade those in somewhere as well. A pre-human rune. Alright, so we need an assaying device. I forget where I can get one of those, whether it is simply with... It might simply be with, or in New Winchester, but I might have to go to Albion for one of those. I forget exactly. Cuddles Comb, huh? Oh dear. A junior signaler receives a dose of medical port in the infirmary after seeing a frozen corpse spin past a window. The experience has shaken him. The dead are hungry, he says. We need to make an offering, or it'll come back and knocking at the hall. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Heirs of Terror. Interesting. Stuff and nonsense. Double back for the corpse and loot it. Yeah, that doesn't seem worthwhile. Ooh, interesting. Recover the body and transport it for burial. Interesting. I don't think I want to raise my nightmares, so let's just say stuff and nonsense. Alright, yeah, that was okay. The crewman returns sheepishly to duty, but continues to jump every time debris clangs on the hull. It is debris, you are almost certain. Huh. Can I interact with this? I feel like I should be able to, but let's, There we go. Signal box is shrouded in gray. Close up, you see that the box is covered in delicate webs. Stud it with, oh dear, stud it with cocoons. From the blue and white pattern of one bundle, it appears a spider has trapped a teapot. Inside, beneath a desk covered with rusted levers, is a luggage trunk. Captains in dire need can, okay, yes, we do know about this. Let's read the ledger. Also, it just occurred to me, I forgot to mention, but you probably can already tell, my new microphone arrived, so huzzah. I'm just tweaking it a little to make sure that it's perfect. But I'm pretty reasonably satisfied with how it's performing thus far. Anyway, yes. So, yeah, we'll read the ledger. Okay. Nice, some more sky stories. The handwriting is poor but legible. Captain Jones deposited materials for hull repair. There is a column for miscellaneous notes. The captain writes of a homestead their locomotive passed when journeying from Port Avon. The buildings were in the style of old London. The nostalgia brought the crew together after a near disastrous encounter with a chorister bee. Ah, yes. Okay. So I assume every now and then when we visit, like after enough time's passed, there'll probably be another story to tell. Alright. Let's get out of here. And yeah, just you watch. It's going to be like totally blocked off, isn't it? And we'll all be doomed. Doomed, I tells you. But anyway, yes, I will move on again, and I will see you again when something of interest happens. Alright, and so we've arrived at Victory Hall. This is an interesting one. Recent news, a downed locomotive on Hybras. Attackety's engines gone down in the fungal jungle of Hybras, being a remote and mysterious colony on the very edge of the Reach. Let us read about this. Attackety's engines gone down in the fungal jungle of Hybras, being... Okay, we've already read that. The town criers pause for breath, and enters an alarming coughing fit, having inhaled a lungful of smog. An enterprising stovepipey claps him sharply on the back. Thanks, he sputters. Are there any brave captains willing to risk these poor souls from perfidy and mushrooms and such like? Or perfidy. Perfidy. However you want to call it. Anyway, yes. Yeah, sure, we'll rescue them. Where is Hybras? That's a good question. Haha, yes. Oh, I actually had to spend a Sky story on that for some reason. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but that's, you know, it's game currency. It doesn't have to make sense. Cheers go up among the crowd as you step forward. God bless you, Captain! Also, my accent's changed randomly, the crier says, his eyes awash with tears, though that could just be the smog. New Winchester needs more of such stock. Where now are the heroes of the blockade? He hands you the report, which reveals the engine was last seen heading to Hybras. Where's Hybras? I think it's to the west. Somewhere, probably. Yes, alright. Anyway, so we lost a Sky story for that, for whatever reason. Did we have to use it to, like, prove we were worthy? I'm not sure. What I do know is that apparently just landing here lowered our terror. Not nearly as much as I would like. Maybe if we land in the main port of New Winchester, we can lower it a bit more. Let's see. Yes, we'll deliver our port reports, because we do need money. We're getting a little low on that. 500 sovereigns, that's pretty good. Okay, the stovepipes have lost some fortunes. Good for them. I mean, I could probably keep going back and forth and kind of tease them that way. Yeah, I don't want to talk with these fellows not... Yeah, well, actually, let's chat with the indurate veteran here. She is talking a moment in the atrium, watching the stars burn coldly. What could we do to help the Tacketies? You with your badass face and zipper earring. That does look kind of like a zipper thing, right? It's not just me. I'm not crazy. Anyway, her skin is brown and her hair is beginning to gray. She wears a heavy, unbuttoned coat. Metals gleam in the shadows behind its lapels. One half of her face is scarred from frostbite. She is enjoying a quiet cigarillo, while her peers argue in the Chamber of Assembly. You talk for a while about life in the skies. When her cigarillo is just a stub, she says, I'd be grateful to hear reports of your travels, Professor. I suspect all manner of strife and imprudence is going to kick off in the foreseeable. I mean to be ready for it. Okay, so yeah, basically just saying, yeah, give me port reports and stuff. What you got in your shops? The bazaar. No bargains available here. I believe we got to go to the main New Winchester port for that. So let us circle around and go do that. Then I guess we'll head on up to Port Avon and the Traitor's Wood. Hereabouts. And then we'll try circling around here and trying to find Hybras. Unless Hybras is down here. That's where it was on my my last playthrough. And even though, as I recall, the map is like semi-randomly generated, some stuff tends to stay in the same-ish area. Yeah. And I don't really want to leave. I don't want to leave this moldy captain corpse on my. Yeah, ooh, hello. The Fortunate Navigator, who are a bright and hardy young fellow. A Fortunate Navigator, what would you like, my good sir? A Fortunate Navigator is thoroughly examining your engine's pipework. Crucial bit, this. Look how it's been maintained. Beautiful. Your stoker beams. What was me? A mid-flight patch, too. And I have to pay him money in order to get here. Yeah, what the heck. I mean, we can get stories out of these guys, which is the important part, really. And also, I like collecting all companions in games just for reasons. Reasons, that's why. You won't regret this, Captain. The Navigator pumps your hand. He is an Imperial, people descended from ancient Mongolians and led by the Eagle Khan, whose technology opened the door to the skies. A passing Skyfarer tussles the Navigator's hair. For luck, the woman says, with a grin. The Navigator rolls his eye. She's from my last crew. They thought I brought them luck. I didn't, but I'm still a good hire. I'm sure you are, my good man. And I am really tempted to start digging into this, but I don't know if I should. Ah, and let's meet with Mr. Menagerie. Yes. Because he sells us, pets. Stuff, right? Yes. Oh, but I can't get the star-spitting bat because we need Savage Secrets and Visions of the Heavens, the Intrepid Cavi, or the Retronaut. All right, so we don't have what's required to actually recruit these things, so we'll just kind of move on for now. And now he is gone. And I assume this note just says where he went. We'll hire another crew member. I really only need the one. So, yeah. You know, we could take a moment to explore the city while we're here. So why not? See what's going on. Respond to a distressed call. Or to a distress call, rather. I mean, we're going to be going in this direction anyway, so we might as well. We'll pick up this opportunity. Yes, Captain, a broad-shouldered Tackety, speaks for the group. A friend of ours. There are protests. Oh, there are protests. An acquaintance of ours has sent a message from Hybras. She needs transport back to New Winchester. Ah, good. Now we can get directions to Hybras. Would you mind picking her up if you happen to go out that way? She's a filmmaker. Goes by Mademoiselle Lumiere. She said she'd never return, so I have to assume she's taken ill. It'd be good to make sure she gets back safely. So south-southwest, so more south than west. Gotcha. Alright. And now we'll go to the shops, because we do need to pick up more supplies. Any more bizarre stuff? Explosives for Lustrum. Or crockery for Port Avon. Oh, we have crockery. Alright. I'll take that. That way we can at least make a little bit of profit. We need more crockery. Ah, well, you know what? I'll take this as well, because why not? And, oh! That reminds me. While I was making my way back, I got attacked by a marauder, and he gave me his gun. So, there we go. Now we've got an alt-fire weapon. The fire-eyed maid of smoky war, all hot and bleeding, will we offer them? A rickety weapon that indiscriminately lobs smoking balls of superheated debris. Range is 750. About the same. Bit more heat, though. Also a bit more damage, so overall this might be a better weapon than what we have on. And it didn't cost me anything, so that's a plus. Also, what do we have here? I mean, I'm tempted to just grab this. Pretty expensive, but we could really use having more cargo, couldn't we? Doesn't feel terribly important to have more crew in this game. Sneeze Lurker. What does this do? Secret of six. Oh, this is a weapon. Okay. Interesting. Pulleys. So this gives us 8 hull. Requires mirrors at 25 plus. What is our mirrors at? Anyway. That is not me. Yeah, it's obviously my face. My mirrors are... Actually, they are... Alright, they're good enough, so we could actually do that. We could buy the canning system. I wouldn't mind buying this. Gives us +1 mining, so we can mine some stuff. Ooh, do I really want to buy it now, though? I think... I've only got 600 ducats. I don't know if I have enough money to comfortably want to buy that yet. So, for now, Actually, you know what? What we're gonna do, we're gonna get more cargo hold, because we kind of need the cargo hold. Don't have the money for it, though. Right, so... Oh my god, that's almost... Okay, never mind. We are not going to do that, Ivor. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to stock up, and I am going to head off to Port Avon, and I will see you shortly. Alright, so we've arrived at the Traitor's Wood, and I guess we just kind of need to... Oh, here we go. Or maybe not. An engineer cries out, her hoarse voice as a professional... Or, wait. Her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone, she points out through one of the stained glass windows. A star! It winked out! You look through the glass. Stars burn upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she's pointing to is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Make a joke of it. Yes, that's definitely a good idea. Oh boy. Set a watch on the stars. Is it true? If you organize a rota of observers, would you see it happen? But it will mean exposing the watchers to the star's perilous light. Or I could possibly lower our terror. I mean, our terror is... It's getting up. It's not like what it was in earlier stages of the game, where one could completely reset their terror. It's a bit tougher to get rid of it now. But I don't know if I want to... Because this basically is 80 ducats right here. But then again, this is almost empty, so... Well, no, I bet what happens is it's going to be 4 almost empty. You know what, let's go with this. And it was successful. Awesome. Bearing witness. Oh, and I also lost a crew member. Wonderful. Good job. But I did get a vision of the heavens, so that's a plus. Only cost me the life of one of my crewmen. On the third night, you are roused by the cries of a watchman. They have indeed witnessed another star die, or so you deduce from their panicked ravings. Their distress does not ease as the night passes, and you are forced to confine them to quarters. Your crew begin to engage in some gloomy mathematics. How often are stars dying? How many stars are there in the sky? How long until all is dark? And that's actually a rather serious situation, seeing as in the world of Sunless Sky, the stars are, as I believe I mentioned last time, they're gods, basically, and or the judgments, they basically control the fabric of reality. So when a star dies, something that holds reality together also dies. So, yeah, it's pretty serious stuff when you think about it. But, you know, we'll be fine. Probably, maybe. Once I figure out where in the Traitor's Wood I need to drop this thing off. They didn't really say. I mean, could have been Cuddlecomb, but then I need an assaying device in order to actually do anything with that. It might be a case of if I just drive around enough, maybe I'll get told what to do. Or maybe, I'm curious. Something grave, something to crave. Hum. Kind of tempted to send my bat out, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to. Thought I heard a clock for a second there. Might be a sign. You know what? Let's just send the bat out. It'll probably be better. Oh, beneath you stretches a wood as wide as the sea. The bough groans, the leaves whisper. Oh gosh, diddly darn it. It was right here. And I would have found that too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Alright, yes, Summerset Camp. This feels new. Ever so slightly. Yes, a new port. I think that lowered my terror. That actually did lower my terror. Ah, here we are. The fort. Okay, so this is actually the port of Traitor's Wood. So this must be where we were going. Alright. Traitor's Wood is a sprawling, secluded forest on the edge of the Reach. Few venture beneath its gloomy boughs, and legend speaks of a king who sleeps under the barrow at the wood's heart. Alright, let's go to the wood's edge. Alright, oh, cool, we can gather some flowers. Oh, sweet, verdant seeds, we need those. The wood is vast as a felled giant and fathomless as a great ocean. Like the ocean, much of it is hidden from view. Careful expeditions are required to go deeper into the wood. Alright, the forest is rich and wild in the verdant species of the Reach. Exploring the starlight-dappled edges of the wood could be profitable. And, I mean, the only one that we really... Oh, that's interesting. So if we get our hearts up, we can presumably farm vision... Well, maybe not farm exactly, but we can get visions of the heavens here. Alright, make a note of that. But for now, let's try to get some verdant seeds. And we were successful. Nice. By a lake, gray as the eye of a storm, you find a promising patch of herbs, green and gold and wonderful. Your crew will help you gather those that seem the least familiar, for surely those will fetch the highest price. Deeper in the wood, where the light is almost drowned by the thirsty silverwood trees, you find flowers of every hue of Navarantine. Gather what you can. Excellent. Alright, so we can't do that until some time has passed, alright. Fair enough. Let's go visit the campfire. 3 figures draped in scholars' robes huddle around a campfire. They are arguing about kings. A banner in the colors of Summerset London University's most respectable college gleams in the firelight. As you approach, the discussion dies. One of the scholars, a woman with a fierce expression, stands up. "Only scholars should be here. Are you one?" I really don't know why I'm trying to do, like, horrible, vaguely British-sounding accents, but I like doing it. Hopefully you guys don't mind me doing it, and we all get a good laugh out of my pitiful attempts at adding some extra immersion. Anyway, yes, we are an academic. The scholars quiz you for a few minutes on your publication history. They have heard of one of your articles and largely approved. Yes, quite. The woman is a vituperative classicist. Her companions, a dismal paleographer, a forlorn young man, and a feckless theologian, a handsome youth with an easy smile. That's how you know he's a bad guy. They explain that they are here to enter the Regent's grave, where they believe a sleeping king lies buried. They do not agree as to the king's identity. And didn't that fungus thing possessing young Captain Blythe's body say something about a king who's gone now? Yes, alright. Now we might be able to learn something. Possibly, maybe. Unfortunately, the college has cut our funding, the classicist explains. Speak to us if you'd be interested in helping. Well, as it happens, I've got, like, some corpse, a talking corpse, you know. I'd be totally happy to do that. And yeah, how can I help? Your inquiry induces a rare spirit of cooperation in the scholars. The lost expedition into the woods found a document written in the correspondence. It contained directions to a place called the Steward's Font, the theologian explains. Alas, that is all it needs to break their alliance. The paleographer begins to argue that the steward was a chief position in Charlemagne's household. The classicist makes a pointed reference to Inanna's husband. The theologian's smile is forced. If you can find the font, it would be an immense boon to my work. There are sputters of protestation. Our work. Alright, yeah, we can totally do that. And I mean, we do have those corpses, so, you know. Let's see. What can we do to help these fellows out, anyway? Let's see. Alright, so we could ask about these guys. And about their history. But, I think what I would like to do instead is just mount an expedition so we can get this corpse, you know, where it belongs. But first, what option here will let me get a port report? Ah, here we are. Oh, wait, here we go. Don't even need to go on an expedition. Alright, well, first of all, we'll write a port report. Let's see, outside of the Summerset Camp, the great forest of bronzewood trees has gone untouched by human hands. The voices sound in the deeps of the woods, forlorn and far away. The wood is vast and vastly lonely. Okay. Let's explore the glade before we drop off Percy Blythe. Far, far away. There is no one else here at present, but there are signs of recent passage. A discarded set of cups from some clandestine picnic, loose paper hastily torn from a notebook, and a few bullets in scorched grass. Oh my. People come to the glade to conduct meetings as neutral ground, and as a place to think, secluded from the watchful gaze of the high wilderness. Yes, the stars have eyes, man. Oh, nice. Okay, so we did it. His eyes are golden, as though reflecting sunlight. His handshake is weak and his voice rasps. His periods of lucidity have been intermittent and fewer by the day. He is alert now. Captain, a reward. My medallions. Also, my voice has changed now that I'm in the forest. He fumbles at his breast to unpin his stained metals. You are compelled to assist. He clutches your hand before turning to face the darkening wood. At last! We will know. A tremor passes through his body. I should not be here. I should not have been kept from here. He walks slowly into the pale wood. The trees bow as he passes, as though to embrace him. He does not look back. Well, oh wow, that's a lot of money. And we've also leveled up again. Well, goodbye, Percy. I hope you found what you were looking for. You and your colony of funguses that are inhabiting your corpse. Goodbye. Oh boy. You know what, let's see about an expedition. Or should I? What do I need for a large expedition? Okay, so I need lots of supplies. Or wait. Oh, dang it. All right, well, you know what? We'll save that for later then. You got any cool shops? Can I buy some seeds? I can buy some bronzewood, which I don't really... And cheap supplies, actually. Not a bad idea. I'll buy some cheap supplies. And at the bazaar... Ah, they've got literature here. Oh, no, that's what I'm supposed to drop off, isn't it? No, that's bargains of... Okay. Alright, so if I look around, I know the carnival tends to be in this corner of the map, if I recall. Or at least it's normally near the Traitor's Camp, I think. Or Summerset Camp, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's normally here. Of course, it might be down here at this point. But we know Hybras is somewhere down here in this quadrant of the map. So I guess we might as well make our way back to New Winchester. So as usual, I'll go take care of that, and I will see you by the by. Okay, well, here's some interesting stuff. I mean, there's some bees and something called the Regent's Tears. So we found another wonder of the wilderness here, which did lower my terror a little bit. So that's also a plus. If I had a mining tool, we'd be able to harvest this, I believe. Ow, good job. Okay, I can actually harvest it anyway. That's useful to know. Pisses off the bees, but we did get... oh, God. Listen, dog. The star-maddened explorer. Oh, God, the bees are coming. Hey, listen, jerk face. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, turn off the... Okay. Oh, gotcha. Wow, that really bamboozled him, didn't it? All right, and we need that chorister nectar for something in the not-too-distant future. Let's repair our ship, shall we? Wow, that was actually really, really good. Okay, anyway, I'm off again. Okay, we are entering something that feels very scary. Like, if you look around here, I don't think there's... Well, there might be a way out. But it's, the wood gets closer here. That does scare me a little bit. Just a tad. And there is also a dickish guy. Oh man, that really heats us up a lot, doesn't it? Oh, thank Lord. That... Alright. Yeah, let's just repair ourselves here. Alright, anyway. Yeah, let's see if there's anything interesting in this little knot of the woods here. I mean, again, there is stuff. We just lack the tools to actually do anything with it. Though the money we got from Percy Blythe does suddenly allow us to get some more stuff. Hello there, monster. I don't really want to fight that just now. Ooh, the Heart of the Wood. Okay, and the Heart of the Wood is apparently a place of terror. Interesting. Here at the heart of the forest, a great barrow built from ancient stone stands. Dates of Starforged bronze block the entrance. This is new. Do I want to go in? Yeah, what the heck? Force open the gates! Totally a good idea. The Traitor's Gate. The gates will not budge. The metal scrapes and screams against the rock, and your arms strain with the effort, but the gate holds fast. The whispering increases in volume from the darkness, but fades away as it becomes apparent you won't succeed. Inlaid in the metal of the gate are 3 hollows, the shape of seals. You can see no sign of any such object nearby. Perhaps the station at Traitor's Wood might be a starting point. Okay, I see where this is going. Oh, this is the Regent's grave. This is where the King Dude hangs out. Also, is that a... What am I interacting? Oh, okay, I'm still interacting with the Regent's grave. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I saw a light down here. I thought it might have been a light of some sort. But yeah, it's just another sky marauder, whatever. We'll leave him be. We've got more important things to do, and I am going to, again, wander off and see where we can get. I want to try to end this episode in Hybras, so that's probably where I'll see you next. Okay, so we're not at Hybras yet, but it does appear that we have reached Polmir and Plenty's Inconceivable Circus, which is always worth stopping in to visit. So yeah, let's make sure we go ahead and do that before we go anywhere else. Look at that sweet big top. We've got little carnival-y stuff. All right. Nicely done, says I. Also, just a quick thing. I spent our money to buy a drill. I also bought some more cargo space, but apparently more cargo space goes in the same slot as, drill, so I wasn't able to have both, so that was kind of unfortunate, but life goes on. Oh, and Mr. Menagerie is here. Well, let's go to the Inconceivable Circus, but only after we've written a port report, of course. Big Top looms dramatically in the fog of the Reach, but it's not nearly as imposing as the massive obelisk floating nearby. Some enterprising souls hung bunting between it and the Big Top. As for the circus itself, outside of the performers, it is practically deserted. Maybe the first new face in the audience in quite a while. But then again, I think it lowers terror, so let's not worry about this just now. What do we got at the bazaar? Yeah, so if we have some literature for them, which we don't, but if we should acquire some, then we can go ahead and sell it to them. I mean, was it Titania or one of these places up here was selling literature? So it's kind of a shame we don't have room for it, but, you know, life goes on and we'll figure things out. In fact, I might want to get rid of that drill and add the extra cargo space, and then maybe just go around doing some prospects off camera before we advance, you know, any narrative stuff, just to make sure that we can actually do all the things we might like to do. Porphyry Cove, huh? Not quite the same as Candle Cove, probably better. Let's see. South-southwest makes me think probably even further, south rather than west. But you know what? Let's find out. See what the bat has to say as we listen to this creepy music. Yep, there's something down there. Which, mildly irritates me because of the fact that I probably would have ended up running into that if I hadn't sent out a scout. But then again, you know, you get what you pay for. And I paid for, yeah, nothing, apparently. I just felt like doing it. So I did. And there we are. Oh, and it wasn't even anything terribly important. Well, actually, we can get some hours out of this. And hours Oh, good God. Even if we don't have any prospects for it. Oh, this guy's getting ready. All right, and I have mashed the heck out of our poor ship. Our poor ship. But we're out in the waste now. Though, I mean, it says waste, but there's some pretty big industrial stuff here, which makes me think that the game is mistaken on the state of affairs here. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. That worked out just fine. There's also something horrible over there. Get some otherworldly artifacts from between the plates, or get some sovereigns. Let's go with the otherworldly artifact. I mean, the sovereigns are probably more important now, but this... The thing you pull free from this one is ancient and inexplicable. Yeah, Bulk and Tankery are aggressive and once aroused, will bash themselves against a foe until either it or they are destroyed. During the battle, it's not unusual for fragments or belongings of their victims to become wedged in the bull's carapace. Interesting. Hello. Let's see. The scream of train whistles in the distance. Marauders embarking on a raid. Dangummit. Haha. Oop. Can't hit me, son. Oh dear. Okay, just keep jiggling around. I got this. Yeah, look at that. Man, such a lucky get. Getting a nice free, like, super cannon. There's a part of me that wants to go for the sovereigns. I mean, how many sovereigns are we, like, talking about here? Only 10, okay, so yeah, it's probably more worth our while to go looking for other things. And what is this? Some kind of marauder base? That I may or may not... Kenyon's Hand, okay. I don't know if there's anything I can do here. The answer appears to be no. But I could be mistaken, as I sometimes am. Oh, goody, we've got tea. Tea is always useful. Now, Hybras is apparently at the edge of the reach, so it might actually be even further out here. Only time will tell. It also kind of sounds, you know, like there's like a throbbing, a pulsing. Something spectacular is happening here. Hello. Yeah, overshot that a little bit. Oh, my dear, dear Marauder friends. You have no idea you are in the presence of perhaps the greatest sky captain of our generation. Who, you know, lives in world of tomorrow. But today, in fact. Today's world of tomorrow, as he... I just gave him a free shot. I wanted, you know, it's like a participation trophy. That way he can say he got a hit in. And also it makes for a better story if we take a little bit of damage here, so... Yeah, that's totally the reason. Totally. Alright, what do we got? Let's go for the unusual items again. Which in this case is Salon Stewed Gossip, which is useful for getting more welcome at Port Avon and may eventually end up actually having a practical use of some kind, but time will tell. I mean, you know, that's how it is in life. Time always tells, sooner or later. We sail through this spooky, scary place on the edge of the world. Well, it's not really the edge of the world, is it? Like, there's definitely stuff here. I kinda wish I could zoom out a little so I could see if there was, like, anything over there oh, hello. Come on, hit him, hit him. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, that was beautiful. Just free shots instead of, like, the 60 million. Let's go with the unusual cargo. We're in a good enough position. Alright. Getting a lot of Salon Stewed Gossip. I'm not sure what it's good for, aside from getting more welcome at Port Avon. I'm assuming there is other uses that I just haven't really taken notice of yet. And we will find them. What is this, like Marauder Alley or something? Apparently. You really suck at your job, Marauder. And for that, you have my sympathies. But, I mean, you're dead now, so I guess it doesn't really matter what I think. Yeah, we'll keep going for the unusual stuff here. There we go, an uncanny specimen. I think I can turn those over at the Summerset Camp. Even though it's a bit risky, I think I'm going to send the bat out. But I need to know that I'm going towards something useful. Alright. Okay, so I do have to circle around a little bit, but that should be Hybras. So I'm going to go there, and I'll cut back in to wrap this episode up when we arrive. Okay, this feels like it's the right place. I mean, there's funguses, and it's, yeah, it's very fungusy. So this is the general region of Hybras. Just need to find the thing now. Yeah, it can't be too far away. I mean, skin. Whatever it is. A lot of mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. That's what I know. And what I know is that mushrooms can be good for you, but when they're this big, possibly not. Alright, let's maybe send a bat out and see if we can't find a direction, a heading. Okay, good. There it is. That's got to be Hybras down there. They weren't kidding when they said it's at the edge. Also, this episode's going to be a little longer, it would seem, than some of our other episodes. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, no one's complained yet these episodes are too long. And hello. Come on. Yeah. I'm not scared of you. Not really. Let's go for unusual items, because I'm sure I can, if I go to the right place, I can trade these sorts of things for far more sovereigns and money and other useful materials than I could if I just, you know, picked up sovereigns. Okay, what? Ah, bloody balls. Come on, are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're in hell now. This is like solid hell. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What are you doing? Are you shooting at me? You dick! I'm trying to kill the Eldritch Abominations. Why would you help them? Why? Is it because you think we can't stop them? I assure you, friend. Oh, God. Oh, I'm right in front of its face. Its hideous, disgusting face. Oh, dear. Now, when they say celestial behemoth, do they mean like, perhaps a star? Ow. Listen, I can't turn back from a fight like this. I also wouldn't go out on a night like this. Not if you knew it was good for you. But I most assuredly don't know what's good for me. That wasn't really what I meant to do, but okay. Lose some terror. Let's do that, because we are going insane here. Yeah. Alright, Faith's Fall. So we're basically at the edge of the world here. And we have definitely gone in the wrong direction. And there is no way out. So, wonderful. Jolly good. I mean, unless we can circle out through here, which we can. Alright, good. We can make our escape. Oh, I really hope that there's supplies and fuel in Hybras, or else we are boned. Boned in every possible way, my friends. But with that in mind, I think I am actually going to wrap this episode up here. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I'll see all you in the next video.